I'm 34 and I'm originally from Alkmaar.
My name's Theo. I'm 32 years old and I come from New Zealand.
I'm an acupuncture student.
I'm not sure if I'm 32. 84, what's that, 31 or 2?
I was living in Jersey City. I wanted to say New York, but there's a difference.
I've lived here 5 months, I think.
I think it's good to be an outsider somewhere for a while, just because you experience what that's like and you have more empathy for people who are experiencing that in your own country.
My mother's parents immigrated to New Zealand in the 1950s, so I qualified for a Dutch passport.
I came back here because I missed the culture, I missed the directness of Dutch people.
I think living here, the biggest thing for me that's been maybe enlightening has been how much of my character is Dutch. I never knew where it really came from before. I guess like things like being a bit more direct with people.
I had a hard time making friends. People just say they want to meet you, but they don't really mean it. That doesn't happen here.
To be honest, I think one of the most interesting things about Holland is the equal rights of women and men. I think it's probably the most equal place I've ever been.
There's not a lot of chivalry here, and Dutch men are a bit too direct, I think, in that sense. Yeah. I kind of like the directness, but sometimes it's a bit too much, and sometimes I miss that courtship, I guess.
In a lot of other countries I've lived in, I get the impression, not being a woman myself, obviously, that women feel a bit more threatened than they do here.
Dutch guys, this is a cliche, but it's kind of true. A lot of times it's just 50-50 when you go out, and they expect you to pay for half. And I think if you're dating foreigners, then that's less expected. I don't know, maybe I'm also a bit old-fashioned that I think that's not very romantic.
I've heard Dutch girls complain that guys are pretty lazy here in terms of approaching girls, because maybe girls are more likely to do the work. I think it's wonderful. I think that's the future of the world, hopefully.
The thing that makes it a date or a friendship is the fact that you click, I guess.
Intelligence is huge. Yeah, but I still like talking to anyone. I like talking to people who are weird and different to me, and then you learn something, and it's nice to be reminded sometimes that not everyone sort of thinks the same way as you. Hopefully she's a weirdo. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm Theo.
Kyra?
Kyra?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, where are you from?
New Zealand.
New Zealand?
Yeah.
Really?
You?
Holland.
But you knew to speak English?
Yes.
Okay.
So how did you end up here?
In Amsterdam?
Yes.
Or in this situation?
Well, let's start with Amsterdam. He looked very Dutch, actually.
My brother and my sister live here.
Okay.
I'm actually half Dutch. I have a Dutch passport.
You look kind of Dutch.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
But I don't speak Dutch, which is a shame. I'm sorry.
Well, it's a shame for you because it's easy to learn to teach your children when they're young. I've never met anyone who makes shoes, and I think it's pretty random and interesting because, yeah, who does that?
I had a job making shoes in Berlin.
What? Sorry?
Making shoes.
Shoes?
I'm a shoe.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. Thanks.
Always smoke. Thank you, sir. Cheers.
Thanks.
Wow, look at
Cheers.
that. Hey, cheers. I'm glad you're drinking.
I heard you had two already. I didn't have any, but I'll catch up. Oop, sorry.
Yeah, I went out last night. I didn't mean to.
Oh, don't be sorry.
You also did? I drank quite a lot. My memory's a little bit limited. It was very busy. And I lost my phone. I had one of those classic nights out where you're just like, what did I do? You know,
Blackouts.
I didn't black out, but I just was irresponsible. You know,
Okay.
I'm like, I had the kind of night out I would have had 10 years ago. You know, like when I was like 22.
Okay. Well, glad you're here.
Thanks. Yeah,
Glad you made it.
Yeah. I think she was very, very smart lady. You need
I have
that.
such difficult feet.
Do you?
Yes,
Well, a lot of people do, surprisingly.
Yeah, I guess we were more intellectual in our conversations than light, and that's not something you do on a first date, on a typical first date.
It was like a pretty classic first encounter with someone. Would you say you grew up in kind of a liberal
Yeah.
household?
My mom's total hippie.
Yeah.
She's a yoga teacher, and
Cool.
definitely. And I went to different schools, Waldorf school, you know, Steiner, Waldorf.
Rudolf Steiner?
Yeah.
Or Waldorf, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we're definitely from different cultures. Like she's Dutch, I'm not, well, I'm officially Dutch, but no, culturally I'm not. So I think a lot of references go by the wayside.
Yeah, they have different names for it in different countries.
Yeah, Waldorf is Rudolf Steiner. Or is
Yeah,
it? Yeah,
it's the same thing.
He's a fascinating guy.
He's a fascinating guy, and I really love the school system. I don't think it's for everyone, but for me it was good.
Montessori is pretty big here as well.
As well, yeah, it's different. But we didn't really laugh much, I guess.
Maybe I would joke around about sillier things that I'm sure she would know. Whereas when you're dating cross-culturally, and come on, I'm speaking English, and it's not her first language, so all respect to her. Like I am in the luxurious position, but you know, I'm never sure when I say something if it's going to connect. So yeah, I mean, this is for like a women's magazine or something, right? Do you know
What?
where this is going to be?
Oh yeah, no,
published?
it's not. It's YouTube.
It's YouTube.
It is through a women's magazine, but they also have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Basically.
Right. I wonder if we should like tone down the intellectualism or something. Not that. Sorry, it's a bit arrogant.
That's an assumption.
Yeah,
but,
it's an assumption. You learn a lot as well, and you know, you learn a lot from the connections you get, and you learn a lot from the things you don't connect on.
I guess my type is a little bit like not Dutch looking, and he's Dutch looking, even though he isn't. Most of the times, I end up with guys that are more exotic. That's what I'm saying. No, that's the thing about sexual selection. It's not about survival.
It's not about survival, it's just
about
attractiveness.
The attractiveness.
Like,
I definitely fall for intelligence, but in this case, this guy is intelligent, but biologically too similar.
I don't think we definitely clicked. Maybe
That's my advice as a doctor.
I should cut down on the espresso martinis.
Well, yeah, if you drink a lot of coffee, that's not good either.
No. It's hard, you know. Why do we like things that are bad for us? Are we all masochists?
No, I think it's biology. No, there wasn't any click for me romantically.
I don't even know if I believe in clicking, really. I think people just, it's situational, you know?
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Please.
Yeah, like you said, I hope it's not on.
Yeah, I tried to be very quiet.